If you're looking to scalp the markets, then in today's video, I'm going to give you some tips, tricks, and some of my advice on how to do it successfully. So enjoy today's video. Today's video is sponsored by Go Markets. Go Markets is a multi-award-winning broker who is regulated by the Financial Service Commission. Myself and the BD members have been using Go Markets for over 7 years now. They go above and beyond to support the BD community and their traders. They offer award-winning customer support, thousands of tradable products, and some of the lowest spreads in the industry. This is perfect if your style of trading is scalping like mine. If you're interested in signing up to Go Markets, please use the link in the description below. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Okay, so let's start off by saying that there is no right and wrong way to trade. There are a million different ways of trading, different styles of trading, and it suits different styles of traders. Some people prefer scalping, some people prefer swing trading, some people like trading stocks, some people like trading currency pairs. You know what? Even people have different levels of risk. I've seen some insane strategies out there, some high risk martingale strategies and some really low risk conservative strategies where it's like one trade a day. For example, London Open. So there's different ways of trading, and as a trader, you shouldn't be influenced by other people because what their goals are, their style of trading, what their level of risk is going to be different to you. And you shouldn't be ashamed of that. For instance, my style of trading is scalping. I like loading the computer. I like getting up in the morning, loading up my computer, doing my trading, making my money, turning my computer back off and go enjoying the rest of my day. I like that. Okay, and it also suits my style of personality because I wouldn't say I'm an impatient trader, but I'm a very fast-paced, person. I like doing everything at 200 miles an hour. So for me, scalping is fun. In and out, setup after setup after setup. It keeps me on my toes. It keeps me focused. I like it, okay? It suits me, it's what I prefer. I don't want to sit on the charts for hours. I don't want to swing trade where, I'm waiting for price to hit certain levels and it could happen in the next hour or 7 hours from now when I'm in bed. I don't want that. I want to load up my charts, make my money, turn my computer off, and then go enjoy the rest of my day. And I completely understand not everybody's like that. Some people prefer to swing trade, and that's absolutely fine. I don't judge that. I've got nothing against that. And as a trader yourself, you shouldn't judge how other people trade, okay? Because I get judged all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm the one that makes the money. So yeah, I wanted to give you some tips and advice. The first one I want to give you is it's always important to use a broker that has the lowest amount of spreads. That's the most important part. Let me just load up. Now, it's very important to use a broker with the lowest amount of spreads. And the reason being is because our style of trading is scalping. To give you an example here, right, before we talk about spreads, I want to show you a very good example. Look at Euro USD on the 1 minute charts, right? And scalping, i.e. 5 pip take profit, 10 pip take profit, 20 pip take profit. That is the kind of scalping style I'm on about. Anything higher than that, 50, 100 pips, 200 pips is more swing trading, I would say. In and out tends to be between 5 and 20 pips. Looking at the 1 hour chart, I want to show you now, the 1 hour chart. Look at every single candlestick. That candlestick is 20 pips. That candlestick is 20 pips. This candlestick is 26 pips. This candlestick is 27 pips. This big candlestick at the top is 80 pips. This little candlestick here, that little green one from the bottom of the wick to the top of the wick is 10 pips. So every single hour you can make at least 10 pips from every single candlestick on my charts, right? And that's why I like scalping, because whatever time of the day you are on, whether you are trading the Asian, the London, the New York, you will always get at least 10 pips every hour from the charts. And that's what I like. Right? Because you don't have to, you can load up the charts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 in the morning. You are going to get at least 10 pips on one currency pair. But because we are scalping the markets, we have to use brokers with low spreads, okay? Because if you're going for a 10 pip take profit, right, you can't be with a broker that has 10 pip spread. Okay, it's not going to work. How are you going to make money with that? You're not, okay? So I would recommend to use brokers that are regulated with low spreads. If you go on fxlearning.com, I'll put a link into the description below. Use our partnership brokers. To give you an example here, Go Markets that sponsor this video. I mean, look at some of their spreads. If you look at just the major currency pairs, so Euro USD, okay, less than 0.2 pips. It's less than a pip. Same with, let's look at GPUSD. Again, less than a pip, right? These are the currency pairs that you want to be trading. Look at USD CAD, right? Zero pips, right? It's these kind of spreads that will make you that extra little bit of money that you need. Because at the end of the day, the spread is what the broker gets. It's their money, right? So what we want to do is we want to do business the most efficient and cheapest way possible. So find a broker with the lowest amount of spreads. Number 2 is you want to use currency pairs that, again, have the least amount of spreads, because each currency pair is going to have different spreads, right? I would highly recommend to stick to the major currency pairs. If you don't know what the major currency pairs are, I will put a link just here. I'll just put I'll put something here of the major currency pairs. Major currency pairs will have the most amount of movement, okay? They will also have the lowest amount of spreads. The reason being because they have the most amount of volatility. Everybody's buying USD pairs and they tend to be the majors, okay? So that's important. Also, a top tip that you might not necessarily know is you really want to focus on 1 or 2 or 3 currency pairs at max. I can tell you right now, and listen to me, the difference it will make you as a trader if you focus specifically on 1 or 2 currency pairs. The more you spend on the charts, the more you become a better trader. A lot of traders have this idea where it's like, I'll load up the binary destroyer, I'll wait for a signal, and when I get it, I'll take a trade, and I'll load the binary destroyer up on like 20 currency pairs. You're not going to learn anything like that. It's just going to confuse yourself. Less is more. We have full-time BD members that literally trade 1 or 2 currency pairs and they make more than enough money. Same with me. If you actually look at my charts, I've got GPUSD, USD CAD, Euro USD. That is it. 3 currency pairs, and that is enough for me to make a full-time living, right? 1 or 2 setups in an hour. That's it. That's all you need, right? Good in and out scalping, high win ratio on top of it, bang, bang, bang. How do you get like that? By focusing on the currency pairs, seeing how each one reacts. Because what you'll learn after a while is currency pairs work in opposites. You know, Euro USD is going down, okay? USD CAD, bad setup because it's in a downtrend. GPUSD, we've had nice little back-to-back setup. That was in fact London Open. I just took that on London Open. But you start to understand how each currency pair works to one another. Looking at GPUSD now, this price is sitting nicely at the 1 hour resistance level just here. Look at that. Okay, but again, if I had 15 currency pairs on my charts, I wouldn't see this happening, would I? Okay, so less is more. Now, anybody that trades the binary destroyer, you've got no excuse for using lowest amount of spread currency pairs, because I've got the spread here, 0.7 pips. Okay, it's built into the binary destroyer. So if you're a BD member, you've got no excuse about this one. And the last one and final tip that I want to give you, and this is the important part, as a trader, you always want to factor in your spread or commission on top, okay? And this is the very important part, okay? Every time you take a trade, let's just give an example here, 10 pip stop loss, 10 pip take profit. If you have a 1 pip spread, you will always start off in the spread. So you'll start off -1 pips. So if you have a 10 pip stop loss, it means that the trade has to now go 9 pips. Okay, so 10 pip stop loss, 10 pip take profit, 1 pip stop loss, 1 pip spread. Okay, you start off in the spread. So now you started off in the spread -1 pip, and you've only got to go 9 pips before you get stopped out, or you've got to go 11 pips to hit your take profit. right? So can you see how it's a little bit unfair on how you take a trade, instantly the money goes to the broker, right? Because they get paid first, which is annoying, but that's how it is. Now you've set your stop loss, and actually your stop loss is closer to getting stopped out than your trade is to go to take profit. So you always want to factor that in. What I always tend to say, for me, it doesn't really matter that much because my spread is always less than a pip. But when you start getting to the point where it becomes half a pip or even a pip spread, okay, you want to be factoring that in. So what you want, look at that nice little sell here. What you want to be doing is, you know, if you've got a 10 pip stop loss, 10 pip take profit, why don't you go for a 10 pip stop loss, 11 pip take profit? 11 pip take profit, yes, you've got more, it has to go more into take profit for you to win your 11 pips, but you're going to make money because if you just go for a 10 pip stop loss and 10 pip take profit, you will eventually, with a 50% win ratio, you won't be back to equal, you'll be minus, you'll be losing money, right? Because you're paying the money to you're paying your spread to the broker. Right, so you're taking trades, and even though you're 50-50 at break even, you're actually paying the broker to take the trades. So you always want to factor that in. Just that 1 pip, you know, 10 pip stop loss, 11 pip take profit, it allows you. So if you did get a 50% win ratio, actually you'll be slightly in profit, and that little bit slightly in profit gives you that edge, okay? Because you don't want to lose more than you are winning. Okay, so always factor those tips in there, and this is what I do to help be consistent. This is what I do to help make me a lot of money, is these little tricks, you know, wide stop loss to factor in any kind of sloppy entry point, avoid manipulation. Sometimes I will always factor in my spread on top as well. You know, I go for brokers with the cheapest spreads possible, and I use currency pairs with the least amount of spreads as well. And that is it, get in, get out. So those are my tips, trips, and advice on how to scalp the markets. I hope you kind of enjoyed it. I hope you benefit from it. My name's Jamie Palmer, and thank you for watching today's video.